This lightweight, heavyweight debate has reared its ugly head once again. Revealed, did I say reared? Revealed its ugly head once again. Okay, here's what I think about it. You should never, ever be lifting light weights. Let me explain when I mean light weights. Now, if you are doing compound lifts, so bench press, deadlift, squatting, shoulder pressing, all those things that require you to move heavy poundage, then use that. When it comes to stuff like isolation shit, stuff like tricep single arm pull downs, or I don't know, you see, I'm actually thinking about lightweight exercises because I don't even do them. Cable crossovers, dips, what else is there? Well, leg extensions. This is how hard it is for me to think about light exercises for more reps because I very rarely do them. If anything, I don't do them at all. The reason why, well, there's a few. First of all, muscle activation. When lifting heavy weights, I don't care what anyone says, you're going to use more muscles. Even if you're doing the same motion, for give you an example, let's say you're doing a deadlift, right? And you pick the weight up and it's light. Then you're doing a deadlift and you pick the weight up and it's heavy. You're going to use more muscles picking up the heavy weight than you are the light. I don't give a shit about the science, bro, and I don't care if you don't believe me. Take my word for it. That is true. And next time you're in the gym, try it with any exercise out there. Any exercise. Try lightweight and you'll see, you know what, I can get away with not activating that much muscle. Second, that load goes heavy, all of a sudden now you're switched on. Now you're thinking, oh shit, you know what? I better focus and I better concentrate. Mind-muscle connection, muscle activation, everything improves tenfold. So another one is bone density. Bone density, remember guys, this is a longevity channel. So bone density is very, very important. Later on in life, as we know, you speak to doctors or you speak to anyone out there or people that are around the medical field, they will tell you that is a big thing. I think it's called osteoporosis, something along the lines. Remember guys, this is not a science channel, so I don't care what it's called. But anyway, it is a big issue and lifting heavy weights helps with bone density. When you lift light weights, you can get away with training without actually activating anything inside bone density. Just will not happen. You're not forcing enough load for your bones to kind of take a little bit of a shock to say, okay, do you know what? This guy's doing something high impact. Let's start strengthening this bone. Let's make this bone a little bit denser. Another one that I can think of just at the top of my head, as you know, guys, this is no chat GPT. This is no me writing things down or whatever. But another one I can think of at the top of my head is time efficiency. When I am in the gym and I'm lifting heavy weights, I know I'm focusing on one or two exercises. The most, that's it. So when I'm doing chest, I'm doing 2 exercises and then maybe one like a light exercise. When I say light, you can do one light exercise because it's like your cable crossovers or your dips and stuff like that. But your heavy compound lifts, your compounds are always heavy. I don't have to hop around the gym and go on different stations. If I'm on a bench press, I'm just doing 10 sets on the bench press, maybe 10, 15 sets, not reps, sets on the bench press. And I just stay, that's my station. I don't care if someone comes over and says, how many sets you got left, mate? That doesn't really happen to me, to be honest with you. The gyms I train at, that kind of shit doesn't go on. And if anybody asks that, I'd always say, jump in, join in. I'm not one of those people that say, I've got 2 sets left, mate, I've got 3 sets left. Because if you ask me mid-session, I've probably got 8 or 9 sets left. So I'm anchored down in my station. I'm training. I'm just loading the plates, unloading the plates. I'm there. I finish the exercise. It might take me 25 minutes to finish one exercise. Next exercise, I'm hunkered down there for another 20 minutes. That is how you're saving time. Because if you were training back and you do a lat pull down, then you're doing a low row, you got to go get the machine. Oh, these guys are done. So you go to the back extension. Oh, these guys are done. Then you go to the machine cable, low pulley. You go there. You're hopping around the gym, wasting time. You're not doing anything. Then you go to the dumbbell. Someone's got a dumbbell that you need. Then there's not a bench empty. Time efficiency, guys, especially nowadays with the gyms are getting really busy. I went to like the local JD gym the other day, just to give you a little side story. And it was like 6 p.m. in the evening, probably the worst time to go to any gym. Anyway, I always try to train around, 1, 2 o'clock-ish to get it out of the way. But, life got a bit ahead of me on this particular day, and I had to leave it on for later on. Anyway, I went to the gym 6 o'clock. Went in there, was warming shoulders up. First of all, I could not find the 2.5 kg dumbbells. They were on the floor in the corner somewhere. I eventually found them. Don't know how I found them. I've just got like super vision. I thought, oh, there they are. Grabbed them, started warming up, did a couple of these, put the dumbbells back, and then I like to warm my triceps up, and then I do this circuit. As I walked over to the tricep stations, there's probably now counting like 2-3 cable crossovers, plus a couple of other stations. Actually, no, there's 3 full cable crossovers and half cable crossovers, about another 6 or 7 of them. So all in all, let's say, for argument's sake, 20 stations for press downs. Not one was free. Not one was free. I walked over to a guy who I thought, he looks in decent shape. Let me ask him if I can quickly join in and just quickly do a warm-up set. I said, excuse me, mate, can I just jump in here? You know what he said to me? I've got a couple of more sets left, mate. And I thought, you know what, mate? Fair enough. I don't want to be rude. It's you were here first. I'll allow it. So I didn't do the warm-up on the cables. Went over to the dumbbells again. When I went to get my dumbbells, guess where they were? They were gone. Just vanished off the gym floor, bro. 2 kg dumbbells. They're just gone. I don't know where they went. I was literally looking up thinking, where the hell have they gone? They just vanished. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go home. So I literally, no joke, I came home. I thought, I can't do it. This is not for me. I'm getting frustrated in the gym. The gym for me is a time where I can go and reflect on myself, where I can grow myself, not physically, but mentally mainly as well. I like to put my podcast in or listen to my audiobooks or whatever I do. I don't listen to music ever, never, ever you can catch me listening to music. I don't pollute my mind with this garbage. Unless it's like traditional Qawwali, Pakistani music. And if you guys don't know what that is, well, then it's not for you. But that's the only kind of music I listen to. But it's not even really music. It's more like poetry. But anyway, forget about that. I just don't listen to music. Leave it. And I just couldn't do it. I thought, this is doing more harm than good. I'm going to the gym there to better myself. I already have the physique. Missing a day or two for me is not going to kill my physique. So I thought, you know what? Let's call it a day. Let's go home. We'll come back another day and we'll do another session a bit earlier like I normally do. And then I went the next day and I finished the proper session off and I felt better for it. And this is what's happening at the minute. So time efficiency, sorry for sidetracking over there, is very important in this day and age. Find your station, stay on it, compound lifts, don't be messing about with no light weights. And let me just talk about light weights very quickly as well. How do you figure out what's light and what's heavy? If you were to do 100 kg on the bench press and you can do 20 reps on it, it's still a heavy weight, but the reps are really high. So for me, I like to keep it into the 8 to 10 rep range. Once I can kind of master that 3 sets of 8 or 4 sets of 10, I'm just like, you know what? It's a bit light. I'm going to move the weight up. I like to challenge myself in the gym a little bit. And that's why I always do the same exercise week in, week out. For the past 22 years, I have done the same order, the same exercise, the same workout, the same routine. I do not change anything. And one of the main reasons why I don't change anything is because I have never, touch wood, been injured. Never been injured or a major injury. We've all got little niggles and stuff like that, tendonitis and shit. We always get that kind of stuff. We all have it all the time. It's part of the parcel. But I've never had a major injury. And I just believe that the plain emotions that I train my body in, it's effective for me. It's effective for you guys as well if you follow that training program. And it just works. So it comes back to the same old thing. If it ain't broken, why fix it? You know, stop trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm in good nick. I look at myself and I think, okay, I'm as big as I want to be. I'm as lean as I want to be. And if I wanted to get bigger, I know I would just have to lift more weights and eat more. And I know if I wanted to get leaner, I'd just probably eat less and do a little bit more cardio. So I'm kind of like there. I know exactly where it is. And even if I wanted to go that way or that way, workout for me would not change. Anyway, guys, sorry for sidetracking here in the video. Point is, lift heavy weights, leave the light weights to the girls. Comment down below, like the video.